Hello and welcome to Research Academy's YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about important recent judgments on administrative law. Please note these are specifically important for CLAT PG 2024 aspirants. We have also made similar videos for other subjects, so do check out those as well. Now, before we start, we have another announcement. We have launched the CLAT PG prep kit, which will include a case book, which has important case laws from the year 2017 till recent, and a mock book in which you can practice mock tests. So if you're interested, you can check it out from the link given in the description box. Now, coming to the first important case on administrative law, we have the judgment of Shiv Nandan CT versus High Court of Kerala. Now, this is a 2023 judgment of a 5-judge bench. So as you can see, it's a very important case. Now, the issue in this case was with respect to recruitment of district judges in the Kerala judiciary. The problem was that once the viva was conducted for this exam, later on, the authorities also fixed a minimum cutoff that had to be secured in the viva. So in this case, the applicants have made a writ petition before the court, citing that this is incorrect and the Supreme Court held it to be manifestly arbitrary and violative of Article 14. Now, with respect to administrative law, this judgment is really important because it talks about the doctrine of legitimate expectation and how will the courts test that in a particular case whether the candidates have a doctrine of legitimate expectation or not. So this is a very important case. It's a 5-judge bench decision and it is a very important topic in administrative law which may be important for your CLAT examination. Now, coming to the second judgment, we have the case of Reliance Industries versus Sebi. This is a 2022 judgment. This is a 3-judge bench decision on the very important issue of principles of natural justice. So in this case, the issue was that Reliance Industries had demanded certain reports from Sebi, which is the market regulator, based on which Sebi had initiated action against Reliance. So in this case, Sebi refused, saying that this is confidential communication and cannot be disclosed to Reliance Industries, for which the matter has come before the Supreme Court. So in this case, the Supreme Court emphasized that principles of natural justice have to be followed by Sebi because Sebi is a regulator and is a government body and is bound by it. So the Supreme Court set aside the decision of Sebi for not disclosing the documents and held that they are supposed to be disclosed because otherwise it will violate the fair principles of natural justice. So you can see it's a very important case for you guys, so do give it a read. Coming to the third judgment, we have the case of Kerala State Electricity Board versus Thomas Joseph. This is again a 2022 judgment. Now, in this important 2-judge bench decision, the Supreme Court has reiterated the importance of testing delegated legislation. So, however, the whole judgment is not relevant for you guys, but the part in which the court has discussed the basics of delegated legislation and how delegated legislation can be challenged are very important because the Supreme Court has reiterated the very important foundational principle of delegated legislation, that delegated legislation or subordinate legislation has to be within the ambit or scheme of the parent law. If it is not, then it will be invalid. So this is a very important case on DL. Please give it a read for CLAT 2024 examination. Coming to the next case, we have the judgment of Amarendra Kumar Pandey versus Union of India. This is another 2022 decision. Now, in this 2-judge bench decision, the Supreme Court has reiterated the grounds on which judicial review can be done of administrative action. In this case, the issue was with respect to discharge of a government employee. So he had challenged the decision saying that his dismissal was incorrect. So the court judicially reviewed that decision, and while doing that, the court also reiterated the settled grounds on which judicial review of administrative action can be done. Coming to the last important case for you guys on administrative law, we have the judgment of Takano versus Sebi, another 2022 decision. Now, in this 2-judge bench decision, the Supreme Court has again reiterated the importance of principles of natural justice, and the court has said that quasi-judicial authority like Sebi has to disclose the material which it relies upon at the stage of adjudication. Now, this case was also cited in the Reliance Industries Limited versus Sebi case that we saw earlier in this video. Now, in this case, the court laid down 3 principles as to the three principles which are to guide the disclosure of information by such authority. So the court said that the first principle will be reliability, second will be fair trial, and third will be transparency and accountability. So these are the 5 important judgments on administrative law. Keep your basics clear and go through these 5 judgments and you will be set for administrative law for CLAT PG 2024 examination. If you like this video, please like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.